Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's March the 12th, 1 minute past 2, and it's a big night ahead of us. We have the closing bell followed by two earnings simultaneously, not back to back, simultaneously. We have Heron earnings on this channel, and we have Funware earnings on the extra channel with star guest, of course, Sensei Crypto will be taking you through that with his charts, analysis, and all the great stuff that Sensei provides. That's coming up on the other show. But for now, we're catching up with the markets. You can see another green day today. Very nice indeed. If we look now at the overall position, we're at 72,193. Very nice indeed. We're on target for our 100,000, and of course we're on line with our $1 million. As long as we follow the path, we will become a millionaire on the show. And considering I only started with $5,000, that's not bad, is it? Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the positions where we are today, and let's see what's up, what's moving, and we can have a good look at it. Anyway, things are very, very green today. It's looking very nice indeed. And let's go for all our positions. First of all then, Virgin Galactic, it bounced up, overreaction, then sold off again. People sold it again, took their profit. That's the trouble with Virgin Galactic now, is it's just being used as a scalp trade position, which makes sense at the moment, you know, makes perfect sense. It popped up and it sold off, and it's trying again. Scalp trading gone crazy. Palantir, there you go. That's down today. Gold is going back down. S&P, very nice today, up 1%, a whole 1%, which for me is about $5, $6, $7, $800 today. $800 gain today. Very nice indeed. Of course, it's not a gain. I haven't sold it. It's just my portfolio has gone up by $800. That's all it means. Amazon's up today, 2%. Nice indeed for Amazon. Apple. Now then, we're trying to get to $5 because I won $5 of an Apple share, but I bought it just before it all collapsed because of the issues they had, the fines and everything else. So trying to get back up to $5. I don't need the $5. I'm not paying interest on the $5 by being, in margin. It's free at the moment. So I'm just going to wait. Eventually it'll get to $5 and I'll just sell it. It's only $5, but I don't see any point in selling for a loss, do you? Next Era Energy is down at the moment, but moving up slowly. Enphase Energy is coming back down again. Big drop today, nearly 7%. Heck of a drop. We had a big rally over the last few weeks, but now it's giving up again. Coca-Cola, defensives. This tells me that people are concerned about rates, concerned about the wars, and defensive stocks are going up. Safe money is going up. Look at J&J. You can see it. These two always work together. Not always, of course. There's earnings and different macro conditions, but nevertheless, defensive stuff is always doing well. Was doing well now anyway. Always worth having in your portfolio. It's a big part of the S&P, of course, both of those. Kenvue is up today 0.5%. Chevron is also up. Tesla is up today 0.5%. Still can go down to 110 though. Rivian down 2.6. Remember, this used to be $170 share. McDonald's today is just up, only just. Google up 0.73. Microsoft up 2.5% today. Very nice day there indeed. Nvidia, there you go. That's why the S&P is up so much, 5.5%. It's the biggest part of the S&P. It's about, I think it's about, let me just remind myself. If we go into NVIDIA, it's 3.73%. But the biggest one, of course, is Microsoft. That's 7.25. So if Microsoft, Apple, and Nvidia are doing well, your S&P probably is doing well, not 100%. That equates to 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, about 17.5% of your portfolio, if you're in the S&P, is those three tech stocks. So there you go. It kind of speaks for itself, really. Anyway, Nvidia is up today. We are certainly, the S&P is always been a tech stock, a tech index, but I think now it's more valuable than ever because that is really leading the field. Now, of course, it's not going to last forever, but that doesn't mean to say it'll all start dumping. The stock might just move, Nvidia might move into dividend paying stock. I mean, it does pay a dividend now, 0.02, but if it wants to maintain its position, it might stop growing eventually and just slowly trickle along. And we might then end up having to have a dividend payout, who knows, to encourage people to stay in the stock. Tilray Brands, not so good today, 167. Robinhood down nearly 3% today. IonQ up 1%. Rocket Lab is down 3.15. Plug, awful today. A lot of manipulation here. Plug Power, 4% down today. Rumble, great day. Nearly 19% today. Can we do a poll? Who's watching which earnings? That's a great idea. Sensei, want to thank you very much for doing the earnings for me tonight. You are doing Funware. This is Funware. This is on our extra channel tonight. And of course, Sensei, as you know, will provide the extra value that he does with his charts analysis. I do a very different style of show. Mine's more dancing around the studio and larking about, you know what I mean? What do you want? You want to make some money and learn what the charts are? You probably should watch Sensei. Want to have a bit of a sing-along, dance around the studio, act the goat? Stay where you are and watch the show with me. It's up to you. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me, right? Anyway, you can watch Funware with Sensei, or you can watch Heron with me. Much more fun. I do think, though, that Sensei is going to get the bigger audience. I thought he was last time, and he was very close, because he had there's a bigger audience for Soundhound. But I think tonight, I'm really confident he's going to do well tonight, because remember, just because it ranks on the main channel doesn't mean you say it ranks on the other channel. The other channel's new. It doesn't have the following at all. But nevertheless, I'm able to promote it in my social media or on my channel. So, but look, Funware already, he's got 6 waiting. 6 waiting. So let me give you the link, and we'll do the poll that Sensei suggested. So Funware earnings. Here we go. Funware earnings is there. Let me put it in the chat for you now. Here we go. Here it comes. There you go. There's the Funware earnings. I won't pin it for the minute. Let me give it to my Rumble audience as well. I'm sticking with Rumble at the moment. We are growing, but very nice today of some of my viewers reaching out to Funware, to Rumble, and say, you're going to lose creators to the platform if you're not paying them, which I thought was very nice. One person watching me today did that for me, which is, very, very nice indeed. But never paid me a penny, even though I've earned it and should have been paid ages ago. So that's very nice of my Rumble audience. Anyway, there is Funware. Okay, so you might want to watch Funware tonight. There's 8 people already waiting. He's gonna clean up tonight. I can see that coming on. And it goes live in 50 minutes. We've also got Heron Therapeutics this evening. Heron Therapeutics, that's with me. This is brand new. No viewers, nobody watching this other than, they just want to watch me lark about. So maybe this is HRT. This is and watch I write down here. Heron. This is Heron earnings tonight. Okay, Heron earnings, and this was requested by one of our members. I covered it, so I'm doing it tonight. Here we go, and I'll give you the link for this one. This is Heron earnings. Let's see which one's the most popular. And we're going to have a vote in a second. Here's the Heron earnings in the chat. There we go. Let me drop it into Rumble as well. This is the Heron earnings. And let me give it to my guests here everywhere else. There you go. Let me check that's all looking good. Yes. All right. Okay. So there's Heron. So there's the two. So you decide tonight where you want to be. Funware, as we can see, the stock is down. We're also, Sensei, I hope you're paying attention, Sensei, because on my X account right now, we are running 2 polls. And the links are pinned in each of the shows, in the Heron and the Funware. They are pinned in. These are the polls. We're running 2 polls. Funware, is it a buy, hold, or sell? And currently we have buy is equal, hold, and sell. We have 9 votes, 3 votes each, obviously, as you can see. So it's very even Stevens at the moment. HRTX, just 2 votes, and it's a hold 100%. So you can see the 2 votes going on there. All right, now, Sensei, if you could encourage people to take part in that, you will see on your Funware, it's in the chat, it's pinned up, it's pinned to the top. They can click on that and they can vote in the poll tonight alongside your presentation broadcast. Okay, so now Sensei asked, which one are you watching? We finally got to that. Took quite a while to get around to that, didn't it? But as you can see, Funware is down, but Heron is flat. Okay, so there you go. Not a lot going on in these stocks today at the moment. So as requested by Sensei, let's have a look. Poll. Which earnings are you watching tonight? Which earnings are you watching tonight? Okay, so we've got Funware, that's with Sensei. Okay, with Sensei. Okay, or are you watching HRTX, hormone replacement therapy, HRTX with Martyn. I'll put my name in, just makes it easier, right? Doesn't it? Hate talking in the third person, but you know what I mean. Which earnings are you watching tonight? Fun with Sensei or HRTX with Martyn? Right, let me put it in the chat. There are your options tonight. Let's see what you go for. And let's see how many votes we got. 2 already. 2 out of 2, Sensei. Thank God for that. I've got somebody watching me. I have given Sensei the most popular one, though. You know, I've given him the one that we've done very well for. Heron, I've only done one analysis and a couple of promotional videos. That's kind of it, really. But and it didn't do that amazing. But it was requested by one of my members. So what can I say? Sensei's winning at the minute, 75. I'm with Sensei. Sorry, Martyn. That's nice. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, jump ship, whatever you do. Hi, Martyn. How you doing? Hey, Paul. Hey, Shane Hinsman. Raman, good morning to you. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Mike. Hi, Sensei, Shane, Raman, and Craig. Hi, Raman, says Paul Knowles. Raman, hi, Mike and Paul. What's up, says Lance Trent. I'm with Sensei. Yeah, I knew you would be. You bloody voted for it. It was your idea. Breakfast bar, boom, straight in the breakfast bar. Why are you directing me to the breakfast bar? It's not exactly breakfast time, is it? You know? But Sensei, go in the breakfast bar. Sensei, go in the breakfast bar. Sensei Crypto is a fun guy. Sensei Crypto is a fun guy. Look at that. He likes to have fun. They've caught you lovely, haven't they? They've caught you lovely. Yeah, we all get caught on camera doing stuff like that, but there you go. That's Sensei right there at his finest moment. At his finest moment, I think we can all agree. And of course, everyone is thinking it's funny. I think it's funny. I got to be careful though, because I just wait for what I get next. So you know, I got to be a little bit sympathetic to the cause. Otherwise, it could get really bad for me very, very quickly. Anyway, let me give some love for that. Put some love on it. Okay, there we go. Very, very funny. So there you go. There's the breakfast bar this morning. This afternoon, you're throwing me off now. Look, see, you're confusing me. I don't know where I'm coming or going. Right. Vaz, like the way you talked about selling an FSR in the morning show. That's what Robert was talking about yesterday. Great, Vaz. Did you see the actual video of it though? I put an actual video out of it. So I did it in the live show, but at the end of the day, I also put it out as a video. Did you see that? So there was a few. We had the talk with Robert. This is the actual video, not the live show. There is the hologram analysis. If you've missed that, yeah, bit of Playboy was mentioned. Overreaction. That was to Fisker this morning and Virgin Galactic. Both of those have gone out. How to sell stock. How not to sell stock. Why to sell stock. Couldn't put all of that in the title, so I just called it How to Sell. Okay? Hopefully you've checked it out. It's had 260 views so far. It seems to be quite popular, that. But an Apogee Therapeutics as well. So that's just gone out. So more reviews gone out. So let's have a look. Let's read your comments. So thank you, Vaz, for that very nice comment. Sedu squeezing. Sedu squeezing. Stops at 380. Paul Knowles. I'm with Sensei. Sorry, Martin. Yeah. I'm going to split screen and watch your music channel, your coverage, and then Sensei. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's the way to do it, Mike. That's the way to do it. 3-ring circus. Totally agree. You should be watching all 3 channels at the same time. I agree. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Good idea, says Vitaltus. Yeah, you could do that. One phone over here, laptop, iPad, computer, TV in the lounge. Absolutely. Don't leave money on the table, whatever you do. Anyway, good idea. Vitaltus loves it. Yes, seen it all. I usually replay the morning show when I come back from work, so I usually don't miss much. Aha. So, yeah, so what I do is I put I do the live shows, and then I make videos out of the live shows, because I'm live all the time. If I didn't do that, I would have no videos, because videos do better than live shows. Live shows are for the members, the community. It's why I do live shows, because of the members. Whereas the videos is how I earn my money. They're the ones that YouTube promote and so on and so forth. And of course, they're easier to watch because you've got just the piece, beginning and ending. Whereas in a live show, you've got everything else in between. Makes sense? There you go. Right. Oh, look at this, Sensei. Right. Fun with Sensei, 57%. HRTX with Martin, 43%. So I'm catching up, look. I like it. Now then, I am going to have to end the 24-hour stream soon. So Sensei, can you tell me, because you can't go live until I end the 24-hour stream. It ain't possible. All right? So can you tell me when you're going to go live? So Sensei, just confirm with me. I think we did this before. Get yourself ready, but don't start your event until I end the show. Because what I will do is I will give everyone the link. They will get into the 24-hour stream, and then I'll after a few minutes I'll end that, and then they'll all go into your stream from there. So don't try and start too, because once it crashes, we can't do it again. All right, so it mess everything up. All the links and everything else will be messed up. All right. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. I prefer the live show. I see your interaction with the members and usually pick up some interesting info. I see. Yeah, that's true. I get it. I will share the fun link on the group, mate. There you go. Oh, Sensei is going to get such an audience tonight. I think he's going to do well tonight. But then I thought that last time. He didn't. So I beat him last time as well. So, probably. And, it's just because I'm being optimistic don't mean it's going to happen, does it? and I will. Don't saying that I'm abandoning you. Just I have some in fun, so I just following things I put money in. That makes perfect sense. Why would you be following Heron if you don't have shares in it? I'm right with you. That makes sense. That does make sense. Anyway, where is our lead man today? The guy you request, was it not Dennis? I forget his name now. So the person that actually requested Heron. He better be here. Flipping heck. Otherwise, I'm really going to be on my own. I'm going to look really silly. Nobody watching my show. That won't be very good, will it? Oh, dear. Anyway. Right, Virgin Galactic's trying to come back up again. Palantir. Gold. The S&P still rising. Amazon. Apple, very nice. 486 now. I want to get it to $5. No XRP today. No, where is XRP? Oh, let's talk about XRP, though. Let's talk about XRP. Can we see it? Can we see it on the crypto bubbles? I can only see it if it stands out. Right, we can see today that the big winner is INJ. And the big loser, I'd have to say, would be LTC. LTC is down 7%, but we've got Pepe down as well. Flows up 6.7. AVAX is up 18.6 today. Where's our XRP? We like to see it there somewhere. It's obviously not showing up very much. It's funny. Oh, there we go. All XRP down 6% today. 6.4%. It's over here, look. Over here. There, look. There's my XRP. Piling, see it? Piling through. Here comes XRP. Here comes XRP. Boom. Get out of the bloody way. Get out of it. There you go. I'm trying to get XRP in the middle. There you go. Boom. There it is. There's XRP. It's down today, 6.4%. Where's Bitcoin today? Can we see Bitcoin today? BTC. There you go. BTC. Right next to XRP. Let's slot it in there. Boom. There's Bitcoin. Right next. They are. See? Right next to XRP. Very good. And we couldn't do this, of course. We couldn't do a show with Ed watching, knowing that he's given me all these tips, if I didn't at least put Dogecoin at the center of the screen. If I didn't do that, there'd be hell up. Can you imagine it? He's the number one. He's got more shares. He's got more Dogecoins than Elon Musk. So, singing Eric Carmen tonight, all by myself. Yes, I'm going to record it tonight. I've not had the time. I've been recording online all day, and I've not had the time to do it yet. But yes, I'm going to do it all by myself. I don't mean all by myself. You know what I mean? All by myself. I might schedule a special Eric Carmen event. If I'll do that, after the earnings, because they're early earnings. I will do a musical event for Eric Carmen, and I will do just one song all by myself. So if you want to join me for that live event, I will do it. I absolutely will do it. So there you go. I wonder if I can do it now, because we've got half an hour of waiting. What's your thoughts on TUP? Any chance for a turnaround at TUP? I don't know. I've never researched that one, I'm afraid. Jizz 101. Sorry about that. Lance, do you still have Fisker? I do. Says Raman. To the moon, Eric B. He had too much money yesterday, I think. Yes. No XRP today. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? So let me see if I can... Eric Carmen. I don't know. Am I going to be able to do this? It might be a bit much to try to do this during the show. But what I will do is Hungry Eyes. Another good one. Hungry Eyes. Yeah. I might be able to do that as well. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm not going to set it up now. I know I've got half an hour, but it's a little bit difficult doing it. I will do, so it'll be about 5 o'clock, right? It'll be about 5:30. A little show for Eric Carmen, maybe 1 or 2 songs. Okay, all right. What did XRP? What did XRP he make money on? I don't know, Paul Knowles. That's the good question. That's a good question. All right. Stocks are going up. Shorting Fisker. Shorting Fisker. Look at this. Look at the rally today. Look at this. It's Nvidia is doing so much today for the S&P. Up 5.4%. Microsoft, see, look at that. It went, like I just said, you got 25% of the S&P is the stocks. So it's a lot, right? Yes. Wow. Doing very, very well. What's my Apple doing? Is that going? That's going up as well. Look at that. So it's a good time to be in the S&P right now. No doubt about it. Because remember, the way it works is, if you've got the top stocks doing well, it encourages bullish sentiment into the markets. So people are buying other stocks as well, because the old index goes up. If these companies do well, the whole index does well. Obviously, every company does individually in their own earnings and their own performance. But generally speaking, the way the S&P is laid out is it's a tech-weighted index. And let's be honest, for the next 5-10 years, we're all about AI now and EVs and flying cars and rockets. All of that stuff is heavily weighted with, not rockets so much, obviously, but everything else, AI and EVs and all that, and technology is going to do well for another 5-10 years. From the main part of my investment time, let's be honest. In 20-30 years, for those of you that are 20 years young or 30, different. But if you're 50 now, and you're thinking of another 10 years, this is really what it's all about. So the S&P, as it rallies, because Nvidia does well and Microsoft does well and Google and Apple and everything else, as they all do well, the whole index goes up. And just because at some point it starts cooling down doesn't mean it crashes down. Individual stocks might, but remember, if they start to go down, the other stocks have rallied. They might not sell off. It's not, when we're talking about a general downturn, then fine. Due to wars or due to inflation or due to whatever, epidemics, whatever, then fine. The market sells off. But if we start to slow down on Nvidia, which eventually we will, we have to obviously, and it just cools off, that's when they'll probably introduce a dividend or whatever to keep people in the stock. The stock isn't going to go, the index isn't going to go crashing down because of that reason. There are other reasons why it could crash down, but not because of that. So other stocks have rallied. And what happens is, if you look at history since the beginning of time, every time the S&P sets new limits, new highs, yes, they sell off. Yes, there's macro conditions, there's wars, there's inflation, there's Black Wednesdays, but it goes back down, but always goes back to a higher level after a year or so, or a few months or whatever. Once it's set, it's like muscle memory. Once you've trained that muscle and you've hit that peak, you're likely to go there again, all right, in time. So, and people know that. So they're likely to buy in again, expecting to push through to another all-time high. Remember, the S&P has been setting all-time highs now for hundreds of years. It keeps setting or the main market, not the S&P, hasn't been around that long, but the main market, it keeps doing that. That's just the way the world works. So seeing the markets get pumped like this, everything goes up with it. And even though at some point Apple or Nvidia will cool off, the markets might not necessarily just come crashing down. There'll be new innovations, new stock that will replace the older ones. Obviously not going to replace Nvidia for many, many years, if at all, or whatever. But there'll be new bright companies that get added that have greater growth, that have a greater opportunity. So it's all good. Good time to be in the S&P right now, I think. Raman, Paul, I think he made a lot of money on XRP crypto. It had gone up, yes. Raman DDD was supposed to be on 2 times on Friday. XRP, did he miss something? No, he has made some money on Sidhu. I made 20% on DDD. Congratulations, Lance Strength. I don't know, man. I don't have DDD. Well, I don't have any of those. I don't even know what DDD is until I look at it. Then I would know, but I haven't looked at it, so I don't. So I ain't. So I don't. Right. I'm glad we cleared that up. Okay. Now then, let's have a look. In the poll right now, we have 11 votes. Fun with Sensei. HRTX with Martyn. Brilliant. 11 votes. Very, very good. I'm assuming the rest of you that are watching aren't watching either. Don't care. And that's fair enough. I don't blame you either. Right. Okay. 27 minutes to go. I'm going to do an Eric Carmen show tonight to record that all by myself. Gotta be done, innit? Sensei, you just missed it. I forgot about you. Look, I forgot. 19,192, 20,000. We should be at 100,000. If you look at Social Blade, it tells you all the numbers. It's a little website called Social Blade. Gives you all your projections. And I can tell you I'm consistently beating the projections, so it's doubling the rate. So for a while, before we had our big spurt, before we really started to grow, about 2 months ago, really, 100,000 was 2 years away. 100,000 now is about a year and a half away. It's October of next year. But actually, with the rate it's growing and it's doubling, I don't expect it to be a year and 10 months. In fact, it was more than that. It was nearly 2.5 years. It's down to the year and 10 months now in just a couple of months. So I anticipate with the rate we're growing, it'll be about a year. It may even be less than a year. And from there, it doubles again. And I'm looking at, I know it sounds crazy to say 10 million in 7 years, but I can see that on my chart. If I continue at the rate we're growing at the moment, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll run out of people. We'll run out of people that want to watch the show. I don't know. Anyway, who knows? The markets are going up. Virgin Galactic is trying to break out 25. What was 25? What am I talking about? 25. I have no idea why I just said the word 25. There's not a 25 on there. There's 2.6 down. I don't know what 25 was. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Palantir going up. Gold still down. The S&P still going up. Amazon still up. Apple up 0.63. Next Era Energy. Remember the dividends though with Next Era Energy. It doesn't grow as much as Enphase. Enphase bit disappointing today over the last few days. We've seen it really drop off. March the 12th, 2 days this morning, just fell off a cliff. We were up 5.64, and now we're down 7.5% this week. That drop there is 7.5%. Enphase, you can see it's just trading. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here. You can see what's going on. Quite easy to see, isn't it? Anyway, there's Enphase Energy for you. Coca-Cola J&J. Very nice. Let's just pan out. 3 months now, it's up 5%. Remember, very good dividends as well. Very good. 2.98. So in addition to this growth, thank you, Yun2, for your subscription. You've had 7% this year, plus the dividend as well, and that's quarterly. So doing quite good there. I said J&J was oversold. It's all about the litigation. When that gets sorted out, J&J is going to do absolutely great. Don't listen to what Jim Cramer says. Tesla, Rivian, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, still going up 2.52. Social Blaze says 3,200 subscribers in the last 30 days. Yeah, it's about 1,000 a week. But we had a short February as well. February, we had bank holiday. We had a short month. One day I wasn't well, so there was a day missing. And just the way the calendar landed, we missed out on some extra days because it started on a weekend and ended on a weekend and whatever. So February was a short month. So yeah, there you go. 3,000. Isn't that incredible? 3,200 subscribers in 30 days. We used to get like one subscriber a week. Remember them days? Me and Mike, we were sitting here. Me and Mike and Bill sitting here. 3 people watching the show. That was it. Anyway, it's not even Friday yet. A lot can still change. Let's hope everything has gone up by Friday then. Yes, he meant Friday. Lance, wow, 20%. Very good of you. That's a cool website. It is. The only thing is, though, it's not completely accurate. It's a very, very good guide. It's a very good guide. But I can tell you now what I earn and what other YouTubers earn. It's in the ballpark, but it's not accurate. It's not accurate because it doesn't know about your memberships. I don't think it does. It might do. I don't think Social Blade knows about your memberships. I think it knows about because it doesn't know what you earn. It doesn't have access to my account. What it does is it knows it's a financial channel, knows what the general CPM for that would be, knows what my audience is generally, where the geographics are generally, knows my views pretty accurately. Then it comes up with what it thinks the channel earns. It's not that. It can be quite a bit out sometimes, but it's a good guide. You know, if you're earning $1 million and you're earning nothing, it's gonna be closer to $1 million than nothing, right? So it's pretty good. I use it, but it's not how I know what I'm going to earn or how many views I'm going to get, really. And I'm also always at the moment beating the target, so it keeps on adjusting down. It does it every 24 hours. Anyway, B-. Can you see my score, Mike? I've got a B-, which is pretty good. You know, when you think about it, B- is adding all my metrics up together, how successful my channel is against the world. B-. That's pretty good, isn't it? Really, B- against the rest of the world. You know, there's many channels with, C, D, E, F, U. So being B- is still pretty good. Obviously, I want to get B+. That would be really kind of cool. But anyway, long way to go before I get even close to those sort of numbers. Anyway, I feel like tonight is a bit of a lull. We're in a waiting game, if I'm honest. I think we're in a waiting game tonight to see, waiting for the earnings to begin. I don't think there's a lot going on tonight. Markets are going sideways now. 6,856 subscriber rank. So what is that? is that for America, for the world, for my category? What is that? 6,856 subscriber rank. What is that, Mike? 6,856 subscriber rank. Yeah. You know, I think it's 0.8 or something like that. 0.8 of all YouTube channels, 0.8 of 1% have over 100,000 subscribers. So it's, you know, it's a big deal to get to 100,000. It's a big deal. I'll be very excited about that. Get a silver plaque and everything. Anyway, we've got 50 minutes to go, and then we go into overdrive. Showtime. So what I'm going to do is Sensei with me? I don't know, but 3,563 in the country of USA. Still good though, isn't it? 3,000 in the whole of America. I mean, it's bloody good, isn't it? Really, it's brilliant, isn't it? 3,000. Yeah. I'm number 3,500. I don't know. Anyway, so let's. Is Sensei here? Sensei. Sensei, are you here? I'll end the show in a second. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, really good, isn't it? When you think about it. Sensei Crypto, are you here? Are you here? Because I will end. You're going to go live in about 15 minutes. So I need to end this event where we are now on the 24-hour show. There's 8 people waiting in there already, ready to go across to the magic of Sensei and the funware earnings. All right. So S&P still running. Amazon still going. Apple. I'm tired today. I need a break. When did I last have a holiday? Do you know, I went to, last had a holiday. It was a year and a half ago. All I've had is weekends off. That's it. 205,000 views in the last 30 days. I like how you're telling me all this stuff. Yeah. It's good, isn't it? 205,000 views in the last 30 days. Yeah. J&J up 1%. Kenview, Chevron. Let's have a look at our, there's my Heron earnings. Oh, hang on a minute. Showing you the wrong thing. Heron's going sideways. Ripple, XRP down today. Matic down 3% today. Down 3%, but still, you know, $1.17. I bought this like 30 cents a share. Well happy. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Anyway, 71,000. It's crazy when you think about it. It's crazy. Rio Tinto at 1.19. Faraday, 10 cents a share now. Oh dear. Faraday. It's either the best value or it's nuts. Whoa, it's a market cap of $4 million. You can buy a factory, everybody that works there, all the cars. It might be worth, I wonder how many cars they got. It might be worth buying it. Hey, look at that. Can you, if you buy all the shares today, 100%, it's $4 million. $4 million for a whole car company. I wonder if you can turn up and go, I'll have all the cars. You can sell them privately. You might make some profit out of that. $4 million, the entire company. $4 million. Of course, that is the market cap of the outstanding shares, not the overall value of the company, of course. But nevertheless, you can buy the entire publicly traded company for $4.3 million. You can own all the cars and all the factory and all the equipment. Flipping heck. Bloody hell. 10 cents a share, down 21% today. Wow, what sort of story is this going to be? It was as high, look at that. It was as high as 4,000. Now, it wasn't. It's never been 4,000. It's 4,000 now because it's had multiple reverse splits. So it shows that. So basically, there's a lot less shares now than there were at the beginning. At the beginning, there was 1 million shares. Just saying, right? Now there's 3. There's 3 shares. And they're all 10 cents each. So you can basically work it out. You can basically go to the market cap, and you can go, the market cap is 4.39 million. Divide that by 10 cents. That's how many shares there are. It's quite simple, really. Anyway, there used to be a lot less shares than there are today. All right, there's only a handful of shares left now. Anyway. Anyone on Robinhood waitlist? Yes, a lot of people have got it. I've got it 3 bloody times, but only on the app. Only on the app. That's no use to me because the app only lets you have one account, so it doesn't. It just doesn't work. I need it to be available on the website. When it's available on the website, then I can set it up, and I will set it up because guess what happened on my birthday? Can anyone guess what happened on my birthday? Now, this will make you feel old. When I was 20 years of age, a long time ago, the world was very different. And we had endowment policies. We had all kinds of different things we don't have today that don't work anymore, but we did then. And I set out a pension to mature at 55. Because at 55... my agent said, you're probably not going to be entertaining the same way as you were when you were 20. You know, you might carry on like Frank Sinatra, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, you can always not take it out. You just stop paying into it, basically. Anyway, I had it set for 55, which was on Saturday. And effectively, I've retired. I've only got £6,000. I mean, I bet I paid it for about 4 years. And then we were advised to stop paying it because that type of policy wasn't good anymore. And I didn't pay it anymore. But it just sat there. So years and years later, 30 years later, I didn't pay in anything. It's now worth £6,000. Well, considering I've only probably paid in about $800, it's all right, right? So I got £6,000. So technically, I've retired. So they want to know what I want to do. So I've got to phone them up. I should phone them up tomorrow, really. Phone them up and I'm going to say, transfer it into my bank in England. And then I'm going to wait for when Robinhood finally set up on the website. And then I can do an ISA or a Roth. And even if I can't, what I'll do is I will buy the S&P, just the whole thing. I'll just go $6,000. There's the S&P, right? So it'll continue to grow, and I'll just trickle it off into the bank to pay my bills in England. That's basically what I'm going to do. Mike says, it shows you had an extra 5,000 subs and then down to 10th. Similar channels. Hang on. You had extra 3,500 subs and then down to 10th to similar channels. Similar channels had 7,500 subscribers in 30 days. Ha ha. So shows you had an extra 3 and then down to 10th. Similar channels had 7,500. What do you mean? Other channels got 7,500 subscribers in 30 days, so I did rubbish. Is that what you're saying? Why would you tell me that? What's the point of telling me that? You're coming on here to tell me that it's really great, but it's compared to everybody else, it's rubbish. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? So I'm like a 2-year-old kid. Like, I'm like a child, basically. You did very, very good, Tommy. Well done, well done. Everybody else did better, but well done. You did good. Is that what you're telling me? I basically come last. Anyway, similar channels did 7,500. Well, I don't know. That's not what you're saying. Well, that's what you've written down here. It says shows you had 3,500 subs and then down to 10th. Similar channels had 7,500. See? That's how it reads to me. Happy retirement, Martyn. Is Sensei going to take the channel over? Yeah. I know I'm bad at wording. You bloody right there. You're upsetting me here. I'm retiring. You're telling me I'm rubbish. I'm doing worse than everything. Oh, flipping heck. Hey, Martyn. Sammy Clips. Sammy C Clips. Hey, Martyn. New here. Can you look at rum up 22%? Sammy C Clips. Are you a YouTuber? I reckon you're a YouTuber. I got a surprise for you then, mate. If you're new here, welcome to the craziness. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the best live streaming studio on YouTube TV, bar none. This is my music studio, TV studio behind me. All these cameras are floating around and moving. Welcome. Are you a YouTuber? I want to know if you're a YouTuber. Look, I'll take you back to the studio. All of this changes color. This is the 24-hour stream. So you can see all the lights above my head. This is the 24-hour stream you're seeing there. And this is behind me. See, look, as it pans back, look, you see the other cameras floating around. There's tracks everywhere. It's like a little train set in here, little train track. You'll see another camera come in front of this one in a minute. Keep watching. I think we're going to miss it. We've just missed it. Is it going to come in? I think we're going to miss it. The timing was out. I'll come back. You'll come back in a minute. You'll see it in a minute. Also, what's your overall gains throughout this year? What's my overall gains throughout this year? I've done really well. We always do really well, don't we? 1 year. 19%. Do you want to have a look? Shall I show you my position? This is my real money, my real shares, all of the money in the world. There it is. 19% over the past year. 19%. There's my my brokerage account. Let's see if that camera's passed across the... Oh, there it is. See it? See, there's another camera. They pass each other, and there's like little train tracks. Yeah. Pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty wild. And they all this comes to like, all moving gobos and lights and stuff like that. Stuff like that, basically. The technical term is stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, this is my brokerage. This is my Roth IRA, and my balance is 72 grand. I started 2.5 years ago with $5,000. $5,000 2.5 years ago, and here we are today at 72. So we've done all right. We've learned a lot of lessons, made a lot of mistakes, but we've done all right. No margin, no options, no shorts, nothing. Just solid investing. That's all it's been. Let's have a look. Mamadu had 7,500 and you had 3,500, but she was 10th place on a similar channel. Mamadu had 7,500 and you had 3,500, but she was 10th place on the similar channels to compare. Well, I don't get that. What does that mean? Good God, so sorry. Sorry, Martyn. Yes, good God's right. Been ingesting for a couple of years. MDs, some amazing gains due to AMC. I'm no YouTuber. I just upload clips. Oh, you upload clips. I see. The reason why I ask is one of the things that we do, like Mr. Beast, we've raised money for charities, and we've also, we help people grow online. We get everyone to subscribe to you if you're a YouTuber, get people to follow your business. We do all sorts for our members. It's a little members perk. You might want to think about being a member. It's not about the $2. It's about, I give back 20 times what you get, what you put in. Anyway, can't put the words in right context. What's wrong with you? Are you drinking or smoking? What's going on? Wow, looks amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Go for it. I've seen lots of your videos and you seem to be no, I'm not in penny stocks at all, Sammy. I only own the S&P. I only own the S&P. I'm not in other stocks at all. I just cover whatever my viewers want to know. So, Sensei, don't start until I end the show. Tell me when you're ready, and I will end the show first. So please do not start or try to start until I end the show, okay? Yeah, I basically do what my audience want. If you look on the homepage of the channel here, upcoming my alpha spread, this playlist here. See this little alpha spread playlist. These are all the stocks that I've reviewed as requested by my audience. And there are 108 stocks. 108 stocks I've reviewed because my members asked me to review them. They become a member and they ask me. So I've reviewed all of these 108 companies. Yep. I even did Playboy. Look at that. 108. So there you go. So it's not that I'm in penny stocks at all. I'm in the S&P. Okay. Just so you know. Right. I recently joined Robinhood in the UK. The main account for account 4 is 212 because of the ISA. Makes sense. There's bound to be an ISA soon, though, Sammy, I'm sure. Right, maybe just cover them. Yes, I cover whatever my members want. As a member, you can request a review of a stock. I cover the earnings. Tonight, we have 2 channels running side by side. The main channel and the extra channel, so we can cover both earnings. I find it interesting you're only in the S&P. I'm only in the S&P now because now I'm media. I'm seen as a TV channel, and I'm interviewing a whole series of CEOs. And it's better for the channel that we're trying to grow, and we will be in about 7 years, 10 million subscribers. We're aiming on being the biggest and the best, most live channel in the world when it comes to finance. And so I've decided to be completely impartial. So my show is all about serving my members, providing what they need, not what's best for me, because what's best for them is best for me at the end of the day. And to interview my guests and to be neutral and impartial, that's why I only own the S&P. And that's it. That's what we do it for, why we do it. Okay, Sensei. So I'm not hearing back from Sensei, so I'm not sure if he's ready or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this main show. Now then, so we've got, in a few minutes' time, the bell is about to go. We're about to go into the earnings. If you are looking for funware and you want to follow funware tonight, that's on the extra channel. Here is the extra channel right there. There's funware. Okay? I am going to give you the link now to the extra channel. It'll take you over there. Okay? I'm going to end the extra channel right now. The extra channel is going to end and take you all directly to funware. Okay, here we go. All right. The bell has just gone. Ring the bell. Here we go. The bell has gone. We're about to go into earnings. So what has happened is the extra channel has now finished. The extra channel has now finished, and it's going to go directly now into the funware. So if you are watching the extra channel now, it will take you automatically to funware. So we're going to get ready now. We're about to start our 2 earnings. This show has to end so I can get ready for that. And Sensei is going to be live on the other channel. So here are your options. Funware. Here is the link for you. I'll post it you 3 times. I will drop it into Rumble. Here is the funware earnings. Habak says, Sensei, what about AVAX? Martyn, can you upload your videos on Rumble as well? Not just do the live stream. You said that's how you make money. Yes, I do. But at the moment, I've not been paid by Rumble at all, so it just isn't worth my time. I've got so many things to do, Habak. I used to do it because they used to have an automatic integration, but they don't anymore. So it's not really viable spending my time when I don't get paid anything. They don't pay me any money. So I just can't justify doing that anymore. All right. And but I'm sure it would, be good, but it's not worth me spending the time doing it. And I'm working 12 hours as it is. Right. Here is Heron. There's the Heron earnings. Okay. So I'm going to give, wow, Sensei's got 16 people waiting already. He's going to smash me tonight. There's the Heron earnings. There you go. Let me give it to everybody over here as well. Right. The Heron earnings. I'm covering the Heron earnings. It starts in 30 minutes. So what we've got to do now is end this show where you are right now and take you to the Heron earnings. So I'm going to end this now. Redirect you to the Heron earnings. There you go. Right, and I've given you the links. You can decide now what you want to watch. It does look like Sensei is winning by the smallest amount. We'll end that. So here we go. Right, we're all good. So I'm going to end this stream now. We haven't got time. We need to get straight into Heron earnings. Sensei will be here. He's doing the Heron earnings any minute now. He'll be live on Heron. Sorry, I beg your pardon, on Funware. Any moment now, Sensei will be live there. I'll be live here. So are you ready? Jason is waiting for me. Let's see what happens. It's a hold right now for me. Excellent. Right. Let's look at the polls, see how they're going to change throughout the evening. There are the polls. Buy, hold, or sell. Buy for Funware, 27 votes. And on Heron, 11 votes, buy. There you go. So there are the votes. We'll leave those there. That's it from me. Let's end this show. And everybody, you can now join wherever you like automatically or use the links. I'll see you back in a minute. It's time for the earnings. All right, let's get ready to go. All right. Take care of yourself. Take care of your money. And as always, take care of each other. I'll be right back literally as quickly as I can turn around the studio.